Hello everyone, today we are going to give the top 6 level 8 XYZ monsters that they are currently in the game. I've been playing DDD and Galaxy Eyes for the past 4 seasons now, and I can tell what are the really useful ones. So we are going to classify them to 6 positions. So let's find out what are the top 6. As a DDD player, as I said, I've been doing a huge amount of excess summoning, so I'm going to give the 6th place to number 22 Zombie Stein. Is really useful when the enemy has a monster with a higher attack than you do, a monster that can't be destroyed with effects or card effects. The only way to destroy is with attack, so the number 22 Zombie Stein is really useful and a fine choice to make in that case. The 5th place goes to Coach King Giant Trainer. This card to me is a game changer. When I'm playing DDD, I try to pull this card in my first turn, especially when I have no defense, no back rows to set in my turn to save me in my enemy turn. And personally, if you know my deck, my DDD deck, that really got me to King of Games in 4 seasons in a row. It really has no defense, it's a pure attack deck, only Book of Moon as a defense. So if I have no at least one Book of Moon in my hand, in my first hand, I really try to summon this Coach King in a Giant Trainer to pull at least one or two Book of Moon to be safe in my enemy turn. And the 4th place goes to Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. This card as good as how much monsters you have on the field or in your hand that are able to be tributed. As much monster you tribute, as much card you pop up from enemy field. I really had a chance to tribute 4 monsters and clean up my enemy field, destroyed 4 cards, and that was it. And the 3rd place goes to the Galaxy X's monsters, all of them. I'm gonna rank them in the 3rd place since they are related to each other and you can transfer the one to the other. But I wanna talk about the Neo Galaxy Eyes. This card is more special than the other. This one, I mean, it has a very impressive effect. First of all, by summoning it with Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, you negate all the face-up cards, spells, traps or monsters, and when you detach one material from this card, if your enemy has Xyz monsters, you detach all the materials from them and you gain additional attack for how many materials in your enemy monsters that have. The number 2 level 8 Xyz, I'm in the 2nd place to me. Number 68, Sanaphon the Sky Prison. This card, I mean, if you remember 2 months ago when the Rose Dragon was insane without nerf, like everyone playing Rose Dragon and that Rose Dragon Black Rose effect that destroy all the field was really pissing me off. This card really saved my ass that season, and I indeed reached King of Games. That season was a bit harder than the other ones because of the Rose Dragon and the Galaxy Xyz. This card really make your opponent unable to use the graveyard to revive monsters or to place them on the field from the graveyard to the field. And what's better than that, this card is unable to be destroyed with card effects. So it really counters the Rose Dragon and all the other synchro decks that are relied on the graveyard. And before we go to the best level 8 Xyz monsters, to me of course, I want to talk a little bit about this card, DDD Super King Dark Armageddon. As you can see here, I have zero copy of this card because I've never really tried to pull it, and doesn't impress me at all. Attribute DDD monsters to destroy cards from your enemy field, which is not going to be more than 2 or 1 card. Since you have to use 2 level 8 monsters already to summon this card, then if you really summon 3 DDD, which is that's not happen every time, you are going to be with 1 DDD monster left to tribute to destroy only 1 card on the field. That's why I prefer to play Galaxy Eyes XYZ. Of course, I can pop up 2 cards without tributing any DDD monster, and I can use the others for, I don't know, another XYZ or fusion summon. So we go to the best level 8 monster. It's not there, of course, it is here as a skill, and I can understand why Konami made it as a skill, because it's really broken. Imagine if I have this card able to be summoned while I'm playing DDD, man. This is going to be a win every game. Because it's really easy to summon, to exceed summon using DDD, since all the monsters are level 8, and you have the Ragnarok that summons from the graveyard, and you have Thomas 7 can destroy 1 pendulum card and then summon 1 level 8 from your deck. So 2 monsters level 8 to be summoned by DDD, it's really easy. And Foot under a Lord is very broken. When you summon it in your enemy turn, you can negate a monster effect and destroy it, and then you can pull 1 Footer on Galaxy Ice card from your deck. So this card is basically what made Galaxy Ice something lately, because it's really hard to destroy or surpass. This was my top 6 X's level 8 monsters. We will meet in other similar videos in the future, hopefully. Take care, you all. See you soon.